it's Chelsea, and welcome to another weekend reading vlog. You may be thinking, Chelsea, this is starting extremely similar to your weekly reading vlogs, and that's because I have to work today, bitch. It is Saturday, and I have to work. We have to finish inventory. I shouldn't be there past 10. I am very angry about it, but a lesson I have learned in life is you can't fix stupid. I did try and start this vlog last night just to give it a little extra oomph, but it kind of backfired. So you did see I had some choices of books, and I decided to read Mimi's Tales of Terror by Junji Ito. This is actually BEEBS. I have stopped buying Junji. I've had one sitting on my shelf for 2 years now, and I told myself I wasn't going to buy anymore until I read that one, and I still didn't read that one. I read this one instead. This is just a short story collection following Mimi and her various perils in life. Poor thing. I gave this 3 stars. It's not a bad collection. My issue with it is I've read all of these stories already in other collections. So it just kind of felt redundant to me. Like, it's nice if you care enough about Mimi to like have them all in one bind up, like it's fine. But that didn't click to me going in, so I was disappointed when all the stories were repeats. But I don't think it's a bad place to start with Junji Ito. So I'm going to pass this back to BEEBS, but I think that we're going to end up unhauling it. Speaking of unhauling, I think we're going to make another trip to Half Price today. In regards to other plans this weekend, I don't have any. I plan on just like cleaning the house, giving Levi his daily baths, and reading. We're just gonna see where the weekend takes us. Hello. So inventory is done. I just got out of work. I am out of the building because I just don't want to be in there. I am waiting for BEEBS to come get me. Shouldn't be too far away now, but I can confirm that we are going to Half Price Books to sell some stuff. We were actually the first ones in at Half Price. We got there like right as they were opening, so we didn't even have to wait, which was so wonderful. And it is a beautiful ass day. It feels so good outside. Like, I don't even need the sweater on. But we went and we got some enchiladas from Eddie's. We're gonna eat outside. It's gonna be such a moment, and then we are gonna read. I can't wait. Not me tearing up on page 25, okay? Like, if you know, you know. If you've been keeping up with this series, then you know what's next on the docket for Magnolia at this point. So if you didn't know, Into the Dark is the 5th book in the Magnolia Parks series. I never would have in a million years thought that I'd like this series, but I do. I like this series. I love this series. This is the first one I've read physically. I've listened to all the rest on audio, and they're such a fun time. Like the banter and the character work in these is just so fun. And it's still coming through reading it physically, which is really nice. But yes, I'm on page 25. I'm on chapter 2. And I'm feeling all the things. Like, I've already laughed several times. I'm starting to cry. I'm loving it. I'm having such a good time, and I don't think I can finish this weekend, which is fine, but I'm having a great time. And I'm so glad that I got it. It was the best $1.20 I've spent in a long time. It is beautiful. It is so beautiful outside. I just want to stay out here. I don't want to go inside. Beebs went in. Beebs had had enough of leaves falling from the trees onto her face. But it's good, man. I love the weekends. Oh, and by the way, this is the library for anyone who is interested. This is the library section of the house. Like it, but I promise I've moved. It just feels so good out that I'm back out here. So I am on chapter 11. That puts me at page 111, and I'm having a great time. I'm laughing, I'm crying, I'm kicking my damn feet. Like, it's so good. I feel like this one is a lot more like deep than the other ones. Like, I know that I've talked about these before, and I laugh about like how trashy and Gossip Girl-esque they are, but they're good. There's so much more to them than that, and it really shines through. In this one, I am really liking this one a lot, and it's just, I just want to keep reading. It's all I want to do. This is 708 pages. I don't think I'm going to finish it, but I think I'd like to try. It's much later in the day now. It is 7 o'clock. I feel like this hasn't been the most interesting vlog, but that's because I can't get my nose out of this book. I am now on page 176. I'm on chapter 19, and I'm living my best life here. I'm having such a good time. Like, granted, everyone is depressed and grieving and dealing with some heavy shit, but I love it. I love it. So I'm going to keep reading this. So I have some coffee brewing right now. I have soup in here too, so I might read aloud to her if this is something she feels like listening to. I also don't think I mentioned it yet, but today is my 1-year anniversary on BookTube. Granted, this is my third attempt at this, but I did it. Like, I fell off a little bit for like a month and a half, because like I had a lot of personal shit going on, and just being in front of the camera was just not an option during that time. But I stayed pretty consistent for a whole year. Like, I started my channel originally in 2020. I think I uploaded like 3 videos and then I quit. And then I picked it back up again in 2021 when we moved into this house, and I made a few more videos. And then I quit again, and I was gone for like 9 months, and here I am. I did go back and I watched some of my old stuff, and I had a really good time. Like, it's crazy to see like how much has changed, but also how much has stayed the same in the past year. And it actually makes me wish that I vlogged more of it. I still don't like doing weekly vlogs. That hasn't changed. But I do like these weekend ones. So hopefully that can grow back in to weekly vlogs, because I like these weekend ones. So we'll see. But I just thought it was fun, and just thank you to anyone who's been here. Like, I don't have tons of growth, but considering I had 43 subscribers, I think, when I came back the third time, like, that's significant enough growth for me. Like, any growth is significant growth. Like, I'm just doing what I want to do when I want to do it. And if y'all want to come along, like, that's fucking awesome. But just thank you for being here, and hopefully you'll stick around. Let's get back into reading, yeah? Happy Sunday. Whew, Sundays. I love Sundays most of the time. To catch you up, I read more of this, obviously. I am on page 242. I'm on chapter 29. I am having the best time. I love this. Book 2 is my favorite in the series so far, but this one has the potential to top it. And if it doesn't top it, it's going to be like a real close second. So highly recommend. If you're into this series, like, this is a really, really strong contender. Really strong contender. I was reading late into the night, and Beebs wanted to go to bed, so I did switch to my Kindle, so that way I could turn the lights off for her so she could sleep. I did read the first chapter in Atomic Habits on my Kindle. I've had this out from the library for like months now and just have never gotten to it. I just keep renewing my loan. So I finally picked it up. It's fine. Like, I'm just kind of into the introductory stage, but you know, it's just like a self-help book that I know people talk very highly of it. So I just wanted to check it out and see what was what. Don't have much on the agenda today. We do have to take little man to get his nails trimmed today. So that's going to be a thing. And Beebs usually uses Sundays to clean house. So I will be in charge of washing the dishes and getting the laundry put away that's been sitting on top of the dryer for a week and a half now. And then I'll probably just continue on reading. I don't have like any fun projects or anything going on. It's just going to be a loungy, lazy Sunday.
Hello, man. Hello, man. Who is the man? Who is the man? Who is the little man? Who is the little man? Oh.
I just read this book. So this has been on my shelves for at least a year now. I picked it up randomly at half price because it was super short and it was just something I had never seen. It has like 100 reviews on Goodreads. And I just spent like the last like hour or so reading this. And I'm giving it a 2. It's a 2. So basically, instead of like werewolves, there's also like were-coyotes and were-moose and were-chickens. And like they're all created by witches, right? So we're following a pack of were-coyotes and a pack of some other were creatures, and they're in a battle of the bands at some like dive bar that's being bought out by like the man, you know, like they're pushing out all the poor and queer people because they want to tear it all down. And they decide that even though they're pitted against each other in the battle of the bands, that they're going to team up and figure out who's wanting to buy the bar and who wants to demolish the bar. So they find out that it's like these sketchy ass witches living like on some rundown farm with all these were chickens. And like I don't even understand like how they get defeated, because at the end of the book they're still buying out the bar. So, like one of the bands ends up winning the battle of the bands, and along with 10 hours of like studio time, they get $1,000 check. So the owner of the bar gives them the check and they're like, no, keep it, put it towards saving this place. And I'm like, it's $1,000, it's not gonna save the place. And then like that's how it ends. That's the end. Yeah, so I mean, it was 83 pages. I think I paid like $3 for this, and I will be selling it back. I don't recommend. Like, if you're looking for something super, super short and has a lot of like queer representation, then like have at it. But like, I don't think it's worth anyone's time. Use it to save this place.
Sexy, hi sexy, who's this sexy, who's this sexy, look at this sexy, who's a big sexy, oh look at you.
Okay, it is much later in the day. It's after 7 already. I've showered, I've done the thing. Like, I know not a lot is happening in this vlog and I apologize, but I have big news. Okay, so I have been reading the new Magnolia Parks book. As you've seen, I just passed the 300 page mark, and Beebs was asking me about them. So I'm like telling her all this thing, and I've been like reading her like random ass lines from this book that I find are funny. And she just asked me, do you have book 1? Yes, I do. Yes, I do have book 1. So she's going to try and read this right now. Leave your comments down below. Do you think Beebs is going to vibe with this? Like, honest opinion. Because honestly, like, and especially with these covers, I didn't think I was going to be down with these, and I'm like mildly obsessed. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So we're going to read Magnolia Parks together. Oh, I hope she likes it. I hope she likes it. Look at them canoodling. That loves Zoe so much. They snuggle so much, huh, babe? You love your Zoe? You love your Zoe. page did you make it to?
3.
You only made it 3 pages in?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
I wanted to shoot myself in the head.
Oh no!
That's definitely not for me.
Good morning. It's Monday and time to close out this vlog. So, I stayed up way too late reading Magnolia Parks. I didn't finish, but I did get to page 423, which I think for in a weekend is fantastic. And I did finish 2 other books in this vlog and start a 3rd. So, you know, it's not bad. I don't think that's bad for 2 days. Next week's vlog should be a little bit more entertaining since it's a pay week. So we'll be out doing the things. So thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Talk to me in the comments down below, and I will see you soon in my next one. Bye.